Hey, what's up YouTube? You're looking at the brand new Samsung Galaxy Note 5, and in this video I'm going to give you some quick tips and tricks that will help you get the most out of this phone. Now the USP of this phone is of course the much improved now S Pen, and we'll start with the S Pen as well. And in the S Pen I'll start with my favorite feature, which is called screen off note. What it does is that even when your phone is in the sleep mode, just pull out the S Pen, and there you see the kind of a screen comes up still, and you can write directly on the screen. You do not need to switch on the screen here. You can just save it, or you can just tuck the S Pen in to automatically save it. Now note that you'll have to go to the settings and actually enable this one, screen off memo here. But once you do that, then you're done. So that's trick number one. Number two is that even when your screen is switched on, you pull out, the air command comes in. That's fine, but the air command is now new and improved, and you now can add your own choice of apps here. You see there are a number of apps that you can use. For example, S Planner. I can just quickly tap it. I can also use another one, let's say S Health, and that's about it. Now you see all these are your options. You could not do that in the Note 4. You also have some of the other things like floating icon. You do not have the floating icon. So when you have this one switched on, as long as you have the S Pen out, you'll always have this floating icon. When you switched off, it would not. Tip 3 is there is something called a scroll capture, with which you can capture the whole web page and not only one frame like you could do with the earlier notes or with any Android phones. So what happens here, you go, you tap this one, bring up the air command, screen right, so it takes a screenshot. Now you get an option here called scroll capture. You see, once you tap that, it will go down one page. If you want to capture more, it will go down another page. If you want to capture more, it will go down another page, and more and more and more, and it will keep on flowing till the web page finishes. See, this is brilliant. So now you cannot capture more. That's what, no screen captured, no more content to capture. It says you say done, and you see it has this whole long web page, the whole web page captured here. I can write anything, you can mention anything here. Okay, this part is good and this part is whatever. You can send the whole web page to your client and work on that. Tip number 4, the S Note is now very quick to come up and edit. Now you can write, you of course have all these pens and all. You could save those in the earlier as well, but now you have a new way of saving this. You see add favorite pens, and I can simply do this and add this, so it's gone on, and add it as my favorite pen. I'll save a pencil, black is good, a thick pencil maybe, so goes there. So now you can have your own thing and then start writing, for example. Yeah, once you want to switch to favorite pens or pencils, anyone from here, it goes directly from this. You can also delete them anytime you want. So just tap here, tap the delete button. Yeah, that's it. You know how to create a folder. Just drag one icon on top of another, it will create a folder. But now you can change the color of the folder. Now, as in, this might not be an exclusive feature of the Note 5. It might have come with the S6 or maybe even earlier. I don't know exactly, but this is a nice touch. Now you have a colored folder here. You see, with the Note Edge and the Note 4, I did not get this particular option called screen grid. Now, if you want a bit more space or bit less space, you can always go ahead and choose this. You see, and the grid sizes, the number of icons that one home screen can accommodate changes. Yeah. Now the camera quality mostly stays the same from the Note 4, but you have some of the options now here, and one of my favorite option is in Pro you go to settings and you can save as a raw file. So Android Lollipop has support for raw files, but Samsung did not enable it last year. But now you can save the raw file. I don't know if you could do this with S6. I think you could not do this. I think it came in just now, but I might be wrong. So once you save that raw file, it'll save both the raw file and the processed JPEG file. You will need a specific software to watch the raw file, but that's a great thing. You must have heard about the live broadcast, so that's another. It's not like a tip, but it's really useful. There, see, it'll straight away broadcast my video to YouTube. Yeah, so that's another quick tip. So that's been covered pretty extensively. You of course have much more themes. Now you have always those 3 default themes, but then you go ahead and you can download many more themes right now. Another thing is called the video collage. I can go to mode out here and there's something called as video collage. So now first let's take this one. So it'll only take for 6 seconds. And then you can come in here. Let's say this one. 6 seconds again. I'll take one empty. And last but not least, let's take this one. So now you have a collage of the video file. So those are some of the useful tips and tricks of the Galaxy Note 5. Hope they help you. Thank you.